Hello students, welcome back to the brand new video of Cyber Security and Networking batch, and let's start with the CIA. Yes, as we all know about CIA, confidentiality, integrity and availability, but this video is gonna be very helpful to you because interviewer never gonna ask the full form of CIA. They will interrogate you and they will ask you in-depth knowledge about CIA. So let's start each and every point with the example and the prevention. Guys, this is very important. Example and the prevention. Without knowing the example and the preventions, I don't think so you'll get very handsome salary package. So let's start and crack very gentle and fair salary package after post pandemic. Let's start. So as you know, the full form CIA, confidentiality, integrity and availability. Guys, many students already ask these questions. When we study and gone through it, it looks same, but in contrast it's totally different. So let me clarify all this topic in the detail in today's video. Guys, videos may go little bit in depth because I would like to give you the example and the prevention. And if I'm talking about myself, I have been taught more than 2000 students in last 5 years, and I am a cyber security professional. Okay, so let's jump to the first point. Let's take my phone on a mute mode so that there is no disturbance during the yes, confidentiality. Guys, first of all, confidentiality, I will give you very soft example, you can say swift example, very responsive example, so that you know the concept in depth. See, the confidentiality we know already, the term. Yes, your boyfriend or your girlfriend maybe in relation for a long time, for a short time, it doesn't matter, but whatever the conversation between them, it should be confidential. What is the meaning of confidential? It means no third party can communicate. Yes, only boy and her girlfriend has to be communicate, nobody else can interrupt. It's a confidentiality best example. At the end of this lectures, I'll give you a hell amount of examples so that you'll gonna have very clear and crystal mindset for the confidentiality. See, the confidentiality means the only authorized user and process should be able to access and modify the data. Guys, I told you what authorized user, you and your girlfriend, you and your boyfriend, you and your girlfriend. It means you are couple, either lesbian, either gay, either normal couple. It's up to you. There is no problem at all. Yeah, but it should be between you and your boyfriend or girlfriend. Nobody else can interrupt you. This is called confidentiality. Yes, data should be handled based on the organization's required privacy. Each and every organization has standard follow ISO. If you don't know, check my YouTube videos. You can call me, you can message me on WhatsApp, email me for more detail about anything after 6 o'clock. You can reach out to me, no problem at all. Data should be encrypted using 2FA. Guys, very simple term. What is a 2FA? Comment it down. Stop the video for 5 seconds and comment it down now. 2FA, multi-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication. Nowadays in market, 3-factor authentication is as well, but I will not recommended you 3FA. It's very secure. Sometimes you don't have sufficient device to get back to your access of your card. It's sometimes very hard. Keep the access control and other file permission up to date. Very important. Now let's see the attackers how attack on the corporate via the electronic eavesdropping. What is eavesdropping, guys? If you don't know eavesdropping, I would like to give you one example. Here your girlfriend, and here take myself as well. No problems, I'm certified ethical hacker, no worries. Yeah, so what happened? You say to your girlfriend about date. Tomorrow we'll going for the date. Yeah, it's a blind date or something like very secret. Yeah, you are sending to your girlfriend, your boy girlfriend, and I am the attacker. Yes, but what happens, this data is not gonna directly send to your girlfriend like that. I will do it. Yes, what happened in man in middle, this data reach to me and I will send in mode. You see the data is come to me. Yes, I'll watch, I'll see your data, and then it send it to your girlfriend. So what happened, you'll take the date with your girlfriend with some gift or something else. I can easily monitor what you are doing. Do you understand? Yes. If you want to break this, how you can break this? The question. Man in middle attack by confidentiality, by applying the two-factor. Correct. Multi-factor authentication is very important. Correct. Let's go to the second topic. Very important. Yes, integrity. Now what happened in integrity? Let's take the same example, then you'll gonna understand what is the integrity. See, you and your girlfriend are talking to each other. I monitor. This is the example of man in middle attack, and what I'm doing, I'm just observing your messages. But in the integrity, what I did, as an example, you are on a Tinder or you are in any applications XYZ. Let's take any dating application XYZ. The name of application is XYZ. This is a dating application. What I usually do, I am attacker, anonymous attacker. You sending request to this girl impressed by you, and in betweens you get her WhatsApp or the personal number. You might get is some of personal detail. Might be you are in very close relations and you are sending the OTP to your girlfriend, or your girlfriend sending the OTP to you. Meanwhile, I watch it, and before you proceed the transaction, I can back over your transaction here. It means I modify your data. Integrity. Confidentiality means watching your message, like security guard. After modify your data, it's integrity. Ensure the employees' knowledge, compliance, and regulatory requirement. Minimize the human error. See, in each and every company, hire penetration tester. Why? What is the role in the company? Already QA, quality assurance, QC, quality control team are there. Why they need cyber security guy? human error. All the human errors cannot be recognized by the QA team. The sum of the errors can be caught by penetration tester, cyber security guy. That's why post pandemic of corona, cyber security is very booming. How you can prevent it? Use backup and recovery software. Yes, very easy. And to ensure the integrity, use the version control. Which version control? Either you use Git. If you don't know about Git, just Google it. Take 2-3 minutes. That's all, very easy. Access control, ACL, security control. Yeah, you can ASA, FTD, Palo Alto, all the firewalls you can configure between your ISP connections in your edge router between. Very easy. You can seamlessly watch the data logs by the Splunk, SIME, SIM, QRadar, ArcSight, yes, and the checksum. If you don't know the basic of the checksum, frame check sequence as well, do my TCP IP series for it. You'll gonna know about the checksum in detail. It's important for the interview as well. Let's see the last part, authorization. Very easy. Sorry, my bad. Availability. Availability is nothing but the redundancy. Those who are in networking, they can understand availability very faster as compared to the cyber security guy. What is it? I'll give you one example of MS Paint. Yes, then you'll gonna know. See, this is your company PC. Yes, router, ISP. Between this, only the one router. Maybe this router is fail. It means the connections come from the internet to your company to access the data in the DMZ, means demilitarized zone, or some of the file server, DNS server. It will be stopped. Why? Your router is not working. What happened then? What you can do? You can configure two router. Likewise, this is the ISP. Sorry, my bad. I need to remove this. See, this is the ISP1, ISP2, means you have the connection from two ISP. As an example, one from the T SIM card, very famous in the United States, very famous in the Western countries, Spain, Germany, Czech Republic, Slovakia and all. And another, let's consider Vodafone. And then what you can do, this both ISP, take a router again, one, or either you can select the two as well. So what happened here? The connection is going like this in your company. What happened if one of it break, the second one work? If this one went wrong, this one work, no problems. Redundancy, this is availabilities. For that, you should know availabilities. Your data should be available. Your packet should be flow from your server or from your network to the network from the customer, the client. Connectivity must be there. You can configure 1, 2, 3, 4. For that you need to learn, or you might be know about the protocol, this VRRP, industry standard protocol, IEEE, GLBP. Cisco proprietary with the load balancing. Very important. For cyber security you don't know and you don't need to learn about this protocol, but for networking guys you should know the DDoS attack. Here you see what is the DDoS attack. The DDoS attack, this is your private network. From ISP, this is ISP. I am the attacker. I am sending a hell amount of data packets to your network. What happened? This router or the switch has some limit of the CAM table and routing table. It will full of MAC address and IP address respectively. Switch has number of MAC address and the IP address. And what happened? This router and switch cannot flow this much of load, and then your all established connection with your authenticate user has to be dropped, and then your organization reputations going down, and it's a lot consequences in future. Availability is very important. You guys now understand what is availability? Yes, correct. Let's see the example and finish the video. Authenticity. Yeah, authenticity, now you know it's before we know about the two-factor, but what happened in the real scenario? SSH protocol working, HTTPS remote connection, and for the secure web HTTPS. Yeah, what happened in real time? See, biometric security tokens like JWT from Amazon, from Google, from private vendors, cryptographies. In SSH we know RSA algorithms we use. Yeah, public key and private key to encrypt and decrypt, so nobody can watch during the packets. Correct. That's why nowadays no one use the telnet. Telnet only recommended for the internal structure. Correct. Finish. And let's get to the last slide. Yeah, the example of confidentiality. You are going to, or you are gonna withdraw some money. If there is no pin code, anybody can do it. If there is no authentications, anyone, those who know your number can easily get the money from your bank account. It's confidentiality. It means you need to prevent by multi-factor authentication, 2FA, two-factor authentication, three-factor authentication. What is the example of integrity? See, it may be the same example, but here they can, you see, withdrawal record made by the ATM user's bank accounting, maintaining all the transfer. As an example, if somebody already withdraw the money from the confidentiality or know the password, now what they can do, if there is missing integrity in your corporation, they can withdraw, as an example, $2,000, $2,000, and then manipulate the entry, or they can delete the entry, so that there were no record that 2000 is missing from your account. So the logs policy is very important. Integrity. And the last part, the ATM provide the availability. What is availability? You see, 24/7 you can withdraw the money. Yeah, in some case, in some nations, in developing, especially in the developing nations where the population is mushrooming over the period of time, it's very hard to maintain the availability. Like we know many developing nations has problems of hard cache because they are slightly shift to the digital. It's good point. Digital, correct, availability. Yes guys, that's all, and see you again. If you have any query, if you have any problems, comment it down. You can contact me anytime, anywhere. See you and have a nice day.